Okay, hey, happy Wednesday. Oh, I think this might be falling out. But super excited to talk all about conversations tonight. I'm preview my presentation. There we go. Um, all right, get this out of the way. I'm talking about conversation cues. So these are all things that you should be and could be doing right now, day in and day out, every single day as you go through your business activities. And I just want to give you guys some tangible, cues, actual scripts I've used, ways to have conversations, and like who we should be having conversations with, how to invite, who we should be inviting to, going through everything, all about conversations. So let me see if this is working, but I'm previewing. There we go. So first and foremost is that in order to be confident in our abilities to invite people and to have conversations and be like, hey, come join me on this crazy journey, is that we have to first and foremost have to believe wholeheartedly in these products and these programs by committing to a program 100%. So if you haven't gotten results, if you haven't committed to a program from the start, and I mean every single workout, every single following a nutrition plan 100% and gotten your results and gotten a transformation photo and experience that mental, physical, and even spiritual transformation within yourself, that is what you need to be doing right now. Start committing to it right this second. If you haven't had dinner yet, then make a dinner that fits on your plan based on the rest of what you ate today. And start today, start now. That being said, part of our ability to invite somebody to join us in this journey, whether it is for an accountability group or to join your team as a coach, is building trust. So sharing day in and day out on your stories, on your Facebook page, by doing call to actions, having confidence in these programs and yourselves and your ability to invite people will come the more you show up. So we need to believe in the value that these programs offer. We need to believe in what you can offer them. You are a coach. You have been through these programs. You can help somebody get results through these programs because you have been there and done that. So speaking to the value that these programs offer, what changes have happened, have you experienced in your life, in your day-to-day, that you didn't see before? Are you coming home and working out after school for the first time in years? Talk about that. Share about that. Do you believe in these programs to the core? And if you don't yet, then do the work, go all in, get yourself some amazing results, and then share about this journey. Take somebody on this journey with you. I'm not just, hey, I'm committed to this program, see you in 20 or 42 days, but more like, hey, I'm committing to this program, watch and show up day in and day out, day in and day out, regardless of what's going on in your life, you still show up and you share about the fact that you're still showing up day in and day out. And so having that transformation is key to people building trust because they watch you show up on Monday, they watch you show up on Tuesday, they watch you get so freaking exhausted and show up on Wednesday, they watch you check in their accountability group to show up on Thursday for 2, 3, 4 weeks straight. And then they see you share this incredible transformation and they're like, holy shit, this actually works. And that builds trust in you and these programs. And that's what makes inviting easier. So having that belief in yourself is first and foremost. If you're not there, then get there as quickly as possible. But also don't let that hinder you from talking to people about it because you can invite somebody to do it with you. Say, hey, I'm committed to this program. It's all, health, fitness, all at home. You can do it from wherever. It comes with a nutrition plan. This is my coach's results. Will you do this with me? I can use some extra accountability. Simple as that. So take them on that journey with you. Getting people results, that's what we do. So having these photos, these before and afters, these proof that these products work, that is crucial to our business. And in order for us to build trust in people, we have to get our own results. So that's the little blurb before we get into everything. And then this is just, this picture is a signature I used. It was from the test group. I know I need to update it with like my own personal transformation, but I haven't completed this program yet. But these are people that are in the test group, and it's their transformations, and this is a email signature that goes at the bottom of all of them. Then, step 1 is have a plan. So know what your month is going to look like. Know what you're going to be inviting somebody to. What's the purpose of this conversation? Are you, when you get to the invite, are you inviting them to your accountability group? Or maybe a challenge group started 2 weeks ago and you're just stuck in the middle of the month and it's like your next one's not starting for 2 more weeks. What are you inviting to? Start a free group. Run a free clean eating group on Facebook. Get some friends in it. With some other coaches, but know what you're inviting to. Start the conversation with nothing health and fitness related, unless it's like really a parent that's such a common. Sometimes that is, but start the conversation on something else, on one of your brands. Like I talk to so many teachers, and then I connect with people through something other than health and fitness, and that's like the purpose of the initial conversation. Eventually, it gets into whatever they're struggling with and figure out what they need. Ask questions. Our job is to talk to people and to get them results. And know that if you've tried a few different combos and you've tried a few different messages and like you feel like you're not getting any conversations back or any traction started, it's all about going forward. Try something. If it's not working, change it. Try something else. Start conversations with your people who are liking your posts, because we should be posting every single day. Talk to people who are watching your stories. Talk to people who are, this is really bugging me, talk to people who are following your page, who are following your journey, who are commenting on like your Facebook posts. But keep in mind, this is a business. You are your own boss. Whatever works for you is great. As I go through some of these steps, and as I go through some of these conversations, if that doesn't feel like it resonates with you or something you would say, don't use it. Use what works for you. You're your boss. Take what you want, leave what you don't, but know that like I can't show up and do these conversations for you. If you really want to build a business and see some income growth and you want to create some freedom for yourself, then you have to show up day in and day out like this is a business. Otherwise, it's just not gonna pay you out like a business could. And I know with many of us, I've talked to so many of you guys, and it's like you're not in love with what you're doing with your life, but you love health and fitness and you're really passionate about it. This is our outlet to make that become a lifestyle, but you've got to have this long-term vision. So initial connections. First off, as a new coach, and we are all new coaches. I am still a new coach. I'm constantly learning in the grand scheme of things, like still a super new coach. Reach out and initial conversations, creating those connections. That should be where you spend 80 to 90% of your business hours. I'm going to say it again. 80 to 90% of your business hours should be on reaching out to new people, starting new conversations. We are business owners. You're an entrepreneur. You're doing everything. You're in charge of the marketing. You're in charge of the social media. You're in charge of the profits. You're in charge of everything. And so starting these conversations is like getting somebody to walk into your store. If you opened like a yoga clothing store or something, I don't know, a coffee shop. Those initial conversations are people walking in your door. And so the goal is to get to know them. Is to say, hey, thanks for supporting my page. I really appreciate it. Especially if they're just new followers. Or thanks for watching my stories. I know they can be super weird at times. And then ask a question to get to know them, because that's our goal. What do we have in common? What can we connect on? And then eventually that will build trust. And so we're connecting on something not health and fitness, not beachbody, not workout related, but they see you showing up in your posts and in your stories every single day. They start to trust you. And by having a real genuine conversation about just like what their life is like, how their weekend was, or the crazy weather we have this week. I can tell you how many people I talked to about how cold it was last week, and then now how warm it is. This is another conversation for a different day. But eventually these programs and what we're doing comes up, especially as we're having a conversation. It's like, hey, how was your weekend? And they respond back to me, oh, great, how was yours? And it's like, awesome, I spent the whole weekend sitting this and getting started. Right, Tasha? for my clients in our February accountability group, I put together some of my favorite meals on there, and I'm so excited to share with them. It's just little versions like that where it's, I can have this conversation with them and tell them what I did all weekend, because what I do all weekend is coaching, and dropping that little clue is like, yeah, I do run these groups, and they're like, oh, cool, like, would you like to learn more about it? And I know reach outs can be terrifying. Like, trust me, I know that. But the best part about this job and being a coach is when you get one of your own clients who sends you a message and it's like, I worked out for a week straight for the first time in my life. Or I stuck to my meal plan this week for the first time in years. Or I haven't been able to fit into these pants for 12 months, but I kept them because I knew I wanted to, and now I finally can. Like, those messages of people actually transforming their lives and becoming proud of themselves for showing up every day in something that they struggled with for years or months prior. Like, that's the best part of being a coach, and that only comes by starting these conversations and connecting with people. So getting them results and creating a community, and then helping your own coaches do the same and leading the way for everybody because you've been there and you've done that. It's not that much pressure because it's just sharing what you're already doing, just making it a little more public. And so here's just like a little way I connected with somebody like last week. Because she has a really good pizza style, and mine is like black jeans and the same sweater every single week. I don't change up my clothes. Or like the same outfits Monday to Friday, whatever. I don't get paid the sorry guys. Keeping in mind with reach outs and social media and everything, like, it's not about us. And by being scared and letting that fear hold you back is being so selfish, because it's not about us, it's about them. Think about the people who need your help. Think about where you were before I reached out to you. Like, I think about where I was before I spoke to Carly. And like, my life was just basically a downward spiral that I wasn't about to admit to. And there are so many people, like, knowing that there are so many run down, burnt out teachers or former athletes or young adults or people trying to figure out life in their mid-20s. There are so many people out there like that. There are so many people out there who are struggling with what I was struggling with. And it is so selfish of me to not at least reach out and see if this is something that they could benefit from. And it took me a little while to get over that. And honestly, it took me until my second complete round of the 21 Day Fix before I felt so confident and like, oh my gosh, this works. I have to share it with people. And if you think about it, before coaching, literally all of your posts, all of your stories, everything was about you, because we didn't have this bigger purpose to post on social media for. It was a pretty selfish mentality. It's like, I'm posting this because I want to talk about me and my life. Like, for me, it was always just like pictures of Ryan and I were like crazy sunsets or something. And that was kind of a way of being like, hey, look at me because I'm doing this crazy cool thing. Whereas now, yes, like, we are in the majority of our posts. We are the ones in the picture, but what we're saying isn't about us. What we're sharing and putting out into the universe isn't about us. We're doing this and we're posting about it and we're sharing our journey because of the lives that we could change. The people are out there that need our help, and it creates this ripple effect. Like, we help a handful of people, then we help them help people. It's like the movie Pay It Forward. Love that movie. I cry every single time. I haven't seen it in years. But if you haven't seen it, it's this little kid who, I think so I'm probably going to butcher it, so don't call me out if I'm doing this wrong because you have seen it. But he gets this idea where if he helps 3 people, like, do something every single day, and then when they ask, like, how they can repay him, he says, I don't need anything, just help 3 more people. That's exactly what we're doing with coaching. We help 3 people a month, and then we help them help 3 more people a month. It's actually, that's just like really close to my mind because the movie's actually 3 people and like helping 3 people with this club, and that's just, I never made that connection before now. But that's the ripple effect, and it's so much more than helping them, commit to one fitness program. It's creating that lifestyle change, finding the confidence in themselves, and proud of their accomplishments. And that makes me proud to be a coach because I know I can help them and I know that's more. And so these initial reach outs, I know they can be scary and daunting at first, but literally, what do you have to lose? We have nothing to lose because it's not about us, and all they have to lose is missing out on this opportunity. And knowing that this is a job, like reaching out to people, this is your job, this is your business. I can't show up for you. I can't do invites for you. I can't do reach outs for you. And so if you want to start creating some freedom for yourself, then you've got to show up for this job, and getting out of a task like this and going through everything step by step, day by day, is going to help you create that traction, doing it every single day. It doesn't take long, but doing it every day. So, invites. Offer what we have, like talk to them, like what do we have to offer to them? Lifetime access to accountability groups, one-on-one coaching. We have a year's worth access to all workout programs. Every single program comes with a nutrition plan, so then you get a year's worth access to nutrition plans. We're inviting them as it would, like, hey, I just heard of this really cool restaurant. If you want to come check it out with me. Hey, I just completed this really cool workout program. I'm going to do it with me this month. Same thing. Sometimes I just get like super awkward about it because I go through my stories and like, you've literally been watching my stories for the last 6 months. Like, I see you creeping. Like, are you going to join me? Something like that. So that's kind of what this example is. I just sent that out to a bunch of people who were watching like our dance party stories. Speaking of which, we should probably do it again tomorrow. I like, you keep it on my story. You see how weird my life is sometimes. I have a boot camp coming up. Are you interested in learning more? Are you open to learning more? Notice how the invite isn't always like, are you joining? Are you going to join me? It is, would you like to learn more about it? Are you open to something like that? And just like little words and changing of phrases like that, most people aren't going to say, no, I don't want to learn more about it. And so at that point, create a video. If you don't have one, create a video, do it tonight, or maybe wait until tomorrow so you get some nice good natural lighting. But I have a YouTube link, a video on YouTube where I talk about what's in a challenge pack. What do they get when they, get me as their coach? I check in with them Sundays and Wednesdays, get them started with the programs. Like, I go through all of that. We talk about what they get when they join a challenge group. It's a way of working smarter, not harder, because, oh my God, if I had to say that over and over again to every single person who said yes to this invitation to learn more, I would probably die of not breathing because I've been talking straight for the last 3 years. And so that video is just a gold mine. If you don't have it, make it by the end of the day tomorrow. It's super simple, and going through basically my story, what you get, how it transformed my life, and being just honest with them, because then they can see the value. They've been watching me show up, and I'm talking to them one-on-one. They get to hear me, hear my story, my struggles, where I was before this community, and they get to see where things are now. And that really streamlines the process for you. So they say, yeah, I'd love to learn more. Cool. What's your email? Let me send you a video. Or sometimes I just send it directly in a direct message, depending on timing and how I feel and vibing with them. But I try and get emails because then I can work with Google Streak, which is going to come up in part 4. Follow up. So having a system for tracking invites, whether it is a notebook set up with people you've invited, something that's super cool now, it's like one of the latest Instagram updates, is that you can flag people. And so whenever whenever I invite anybody, I just kind of like flag them. So then when I do follow-up, I can just go back to the bottom of my flagged list, wherever it is, and I just follow people like, hey, how's it going? Simple as that. Or depending how long it's been, I could, I'll go back into the conversation, or I'll go on their page a little bit and say, okay, what have you been up to? like continuing to show up for them. I flagged them because I invited them. So now I can go back into my messages and follow up on that invite, whether it's 1 month later, 3 months later, or like 6 months later. Anybody in email, anybody I get an email from, get put into Google Street. I know there are some coaches like Kathy Baltzer's where she'll take anybody she talks to on Instagram and put it in Google Street. And I tried that, but it was just like mind-boggling for me because I talked to so many people. But that's an option too as well. But tracking invites, have a system, whatever it is. Quick follow-up. So here's that video I was talking about. I sent it to her. And then like a week later, I followed up and it was like, hey, I haven't heard anything. Like, did you have a chance to watch it? I actually don't even remember who this is or if she responded back to me enough. This literally talked to on and off for like 6 months, I swear. And prior to December 31st, there's about 6 more messages of just me. But she still watches my story. She is still watching my story 6 months later, even though I'm sending her message after message after message. Every month when I'm going through my invites and everything, I'm sending her a message. She's not answering. Finally, she does. Keep showing up. Be in this for the long run. Commit to your health and fitness for the long run. And commit to this business for the long run, and it will pay you off. Creating a sense of urgency and FOMO is a big thing too. Things I like to do with my stories is I'll like screenshot a list and I'll update that list with people who are joining, and so they can see like 10 people, now it's 8 people, now it's 7 people, or spots that are available. Seeing people joining, so like, oh my gosh, like they're joining, I want to join. Then creating a sense of urgency, so having a set date. So our February group starts prep week. I'm starting prep with my new clients on the 11th, and challenging them to start their full program by the 18th. So come the 17th, not going to do much enrollment anymore. Like that's the deadline. Sorry, you'll have to wait till March. And making a kind of big deal about that. We started on the 18th, they only have 3 spots. We started on the 18th, they only have 2 more spots left. So on the 18th, who's going to get the last spot? And then when the 18th starts, enrollment closed, we're starting today, see you in March if you missed it. So that's kind of follow-up. And then this next slide is an email I sent to anybody who was in my Google Street. Now, a lot of people in my Google Street, so people have filled out my form. Now, I have been doing this for almost 2 years now. So I've gotten quite a few people who have filled out my form in my link in my bio. But for the last, I'd say 4 to 6 months, that has not been where my new clients and coaches have come from. It has been from these direct conversations with people, directly inviting them through an Instagram message or a Facebook message. Streak is a great way to track them. What I found from the last few months is that people don't initially get their email in my streak through filling out my form, but through those conversations I just shared with you guys, I get their email to send them the video. So now I have a little portion of my pipeline that's like video sent. So I follow up with them in something such as this. I send an email like this every, 1 to 2 months, especially when there's new launches coming out. I did one back in December, but it's just following up. I've had, I think, 4 people in the last 24 hours get back to me who haven't responded to me in the last 3 months. So knowing that people will say no, but our job is to just keep showing up and keep checking in and keep following up with them. This is the last little blurb I have for you guys. And show up. Regardless of what anybody says or does, you can control your effort. You can control how hard you work. You can control if you fill out your task every single day. You can control that. So showing up, you can control if you show up in your workouts. You can control if you show up in your meal plan. You can control if you show up in your stories and your posts. Show up, commit, post consistently. People need to see these things we're talking about. If you invite somebody to an accountability group and they have no idea you've been working out for the last 3 weeks, they're going to be less likely to trust you than if they've seen you every single day. Check off day 4, day 5, day 17. And let them see this journey. Give them updates like, oh my gosh, I struggled today, but I still pressed anyways. hey, I love seeing my transformers. I like tracking something going up with my progress instead of focusing on like weight going down, because as they build muscle, weight doesn't go down as much. Your reach out to them, your invite to them, that won't have any trust unless you are posting and being consistent in what you're sharing. Oh, I got a typo in there. Like when you reach out, people are like, oh my gosh, yeah, I've been hearing you talk about this. I'd love to hear more information. Whereas if you reach out and ask if they want to learn more, and they're like, what are you talking about? You've never said anything about this before. Finding your brand. What are the things that make you you? What are your quirks? What are your tendencies? What are your habits? I bite my nails. I had so many people message me like, oh my God, I bite my nails too. Like, what? Who? I never would have thought. But that's me. Act like you're talking to your best friend. And, you just went to this great, spin class or something, or you saw an awesome movie and you think they should see it too. That's how these conversations are, super casual. And the more conversations you have, the more people are going to say no, but the more people are going to say yes as well. And recognizing, people are going to say no. They're going to sit back, they're going to watch, they're not going to trust you at first, but you keep showing up, they will come back and they will trust you eventually, but you have to keep showing up. Sharing your transformation, sharing your study selfie, saying, hey, this is week 3, day 4, or week 4, day 3, I got my numbers backwards. And you're still showing up. That builds trust in you, that builds trust in these programs, and that builds trust in this community. And lastly, this is a long game. Be in it for the long haul. It's the compound effect. If you haven't read the book, read that book. It is so true, though. This business is all about delayed gratification. What you do now will pay you a year from now. The work you put in now will pay you forth a year from now. But that's just going to keep compounding on itself until it explodes. So that's what I got for you guys tonight. I'm going to share my screen now and end this recording.